The name's Miles, Daniel Miles, and this is a retro dunking of The Man with the Golden Gun. Okay, so Man with the Golden Gun is regarded as one of the worst James Bond films. Not the worst, but one of the worst. I can definitely see where people are coming from. Let's break it down. James Bond learns that he has been targeted by Francisco Scaramanga, a man who charges $1 million a hit and uses a gold bullet in order to kill people. So the chase is on. Can Bond find and kill Scaramanga before Scaramanga finds and kills Bond? Now, there is a lot to dislike about this film. I loathe the fact that Sheriff J.W. Pepper is back. I loathe the fact that one of arguably the greatest stunts in film history has a ridiculous slide whistle effect over it. I despise the fact that there's a karate school that gets taken out by two teenage girls, and yet there is still a lot to like about this film. Scaramanga is played by Sir Christopher Lee, the original choice for James Bond, and Scaramanga is kind of hinted to be a dark reflection of Bond. Bond kills on orders, Scaramanga kills on payment, and as such, Scaramanga feels himself to be a dark reflection of Bond, a Bond who was just nudged onto the wrong path, and it's a shame that this isn't developed, especially with Sir Christopher Lee, who could have made so much more out of this idea. Scaramanga is aided by Knick-Knack, a dwarf who acquits himself well until the final fight when he just starts throwing bottles at Bond. For what had been an intelligent, resourceful character, it's just a waste of an ending. The solar power message in this film, Britain at the time was going through an energy crisis, and as often happens, the politics of the day bleeds through into the Bond film of the day. And unfortunately, it doesn't really work. This film should have dropped the solar-powered energy and just had it as a straight battle of wits between Bond and Scaramanga. Britt Ekland plays an MI6 agent called Goodnight, who has no skills, no resources, and the IQ of a radish. She's a complete waste of a character. Maud Adams plays an infinitely more interesting character, and she's severely restricted in screen time as Scaramanga's mistress. That's a much better character. However, Maud Adams would thankfully be given a character worthy of her talents in Octopussy. The island used as Scaramanga's lair is to this day still marketed to tourists as the James Bond Island. I like the final fight between Bond and Scaramanga. I like Bond trying to track down Scaramanga. I like that we do see these two face off against each other. But this is another film where James Bond as a secret agent isn't a secret agent. Everyone knows who he is. Even the backstreet weapons dealer knows who James Bond is and offers to make him a weapon. This film does also explore some of the slightly darker aspects of Bond. He threatens people, he beats up women. This is a darker film. The fight scenes are still really good, and Roger Moore is still pulling it. This isn't quite up there with The Spy Who Loved Me, and I can see why this is a Bond film that people despise, but to me, it's an if nothing else film. If nothing else is on, you should check this out, because there is a lot to like here. There's also a lot to dislike. I'm Daniel, this is Dunky. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe.